how this one plays out. For Kuala, they are the team in black. The team in the maroon/red will be Belgrade. And there's going to be an immediate foul there. Looks like it was going on the way up, and it is going to be called on the floor. Filip Pejovic, Nikola Tasic, Milos Petkovic, and Marko Lonosivic out there for Belgrade, as this one will sail way out of bounds. Into the other courts it goes. We'll see what Belgrade has for us here on their first offensive tries. Lonkovic will get this one to Tasic, and they try to feed him back down low. A lot of start-stops here early in this one. Good dribble drive there. What a way to slow down the feet. As the first points for Belgrade here in this will go to Nikola Tasic. And what a nice, just floating in there is Ui. As Lonkovic is going to be fouled there by Zhenkan Leon. Beautiful slow stepping move to get to the interior. Lonkovic with the ball in his hands a lot. And it's another foul. Make that three in under a minute here for Kuala. They get the handoff. They'll take the two and they'll drill the two. Nikola Tasic getting the first two of the game here for Belgrade. Trying to utilize the speed, but the height not going in their favor was Jijun. And they try to go straight to the inside as there's going to be a whistle. I think that was going to be called down in the paint. They're actually going to whistle it against Belgrade. And that'll be Marko Lonkovic. Kuala thought about the step back and didn't take it the first time, took it the second time, and resulted in the air ball. You drop to 0-2. Probably won't see tomorrow. Provides a big game right now for Kuala. As here's another two again for the top of the arc. Drills it. So the two's raining in. That's been from Nikola Tasic here for Belgrade. On the same spot again. Nothing but nylon once more. And they do get the feed here on the inside. Have to force something up. But Lonkovic able to get the offensive rebound. Here comes Petkovic. And easy feed down in there to the big man. Here comes Ui from the left side. Jean-Fouy gets his first two. As Petkovic looked to start the attack going left. And there will be the whistle on Jean-Fouy. 3-point lead here for Belgrade. Nice little handoff there. Once more, 3 for 3 for Nikola Tasic from 2-point land. Can they respond? They can't. Keep an eye on Belgrade's number 3, Nikola Tasic. Had 2 shots on the top of the arc. Now starting to spread his wings even more, moving to the left. Zongo called his name a lot in that first game that they played. Haven't had to say it as much so far in the early parts here of this one. Petkovic in the pick and roll. The nice spin. The fadeaway shot does end up rimming out. Jean-Fouy swings this one around. Here it is, Bazongo. Back over to Jean-Fouy. And tries to get the slow step and hits the floor. And they will call a foul. And we should see a free throw coming up here. There's that slow step through that we were. Crafty move to set up the big man there on the inside, but Jianfu been taking the reins more of the offense compared to anybody else on the team. Saw that a little bit in their first game, but didn't have the highest success rate with it. Been a different story, though, here in this one. Tosic loses that one as Bazongo trying to hit down there. Tosic just with a fall away, a Hail Mary, can't hit the rim. Just trying to get anything up there at that point. Tosic will hit the bench. Petkovic, and Lankovic will be out there right now, as that one looked like it wasn't going to get into the hands of Bazongo, but does make some magic happen. As here comes the hook shot. Bazongo will go down there for the rebound. And a little slip coming out there on the floor as Leong sends that one way over the rim. Petkovic, the step back into a two. Osango trying to create some type of separation, trying to move around, goes up at the right. And the foul was going to be drawn. So Koala, chance to pull this to within one. Tosic back in the game, goes reverse on the layup. Osango gets this off to June. June with the big step back, brings him all the way to the two-point line. Couldn't get the shot to go, but now they got a mismatch down low, and that's an easy one right there for Lankovic. Trying to draw the foul there on the charge as Shunfu ends up missing the two. Tosic, Osango trying to bump around as Tosic almost got his own rebound. And it just going right through the fingers. June with a big burst of speed right by the defender. And they'll try to go straight down to Lankovic once more. It's going to be fumbled around right to the hands of Pejovic, who will end up going reverse there as well. Had an open shooter on the two-point line, decided to just take the one. And that'll be Belgrade's fifth foul, should be in this one now. Little reach across the body to slow things down. Fouls no split. 5-5. Sengo will get it back. Takes a 2 and knocks it down. Big shot there from Taichiki Pasango. And now he's playing some defense, but just a little bit better offense coming out there that time. As Jimfu be the one to take the 2 again. Rebound does go over towards Belgrade. All about working out in the post instead. We'll bring it out here to Tosic. Now they get it back down the inside. Nice behind the back pass coming out there as Petkovic steps into the mid-range. Beautiful sequence here for Belgrade. Jinfu again. This time is money. Shooters shoot. Even when you're missing, still got to let them fly. As Petkovic. Nice turnaround there in the mid-range. Can't get it to drop, though. 2-point game. Can they cut more into this? Jinfu again. Another miss. Petkovic. Can he get one of his own? Cannot. Tries to pass that one away. Got stuck behind Basango. It looks like there will be another timeout called. The team's been doing a pretty good job so far of trying to expose the mismatch as much as possible. Songo has it. June will be working out here on the left side. Tries to feed it right in. We'll go out of bounds. Looked like a little tug of the jerseys between both teams. I don't think anything was called, though. Petkovic trying to work on the off ball. They do get it back over to him. Here's Tosic trying to knock down another one. Starting to go a little bit colder now there for Tosic. Great rotations here defensively as June's trying to cook up one-on-one. Can't get the layup to go. A little too much spin there on the ball. Now they got a mismatch in the post. Great spin off, but great recovery as well. Just too much size. Looked like a little eye poke, but game will continue going on. Basango will lose control of the ball. And there'll be a plea to the ref to stop the game to get him looked at. It's Filip Pekovic. So ball will stay here with Belgrade. The play we just saw there from Basango losing on the way up. Tosic in rhythm this time. No good. Big rebound, though, goes from Monkovic. Basango able to get the stop of the board. Jianfu steps back. Another 2. This time too long. Now both sides starting to come up a little bit more empty. Jianfu. Two-handed layup almost there. Thought he was going to glide in for the slam. Petkovic from downtown. Good patience there from Milos Petkovic. And taking a lot of those attempts, but hasn't been able to drill them. That time he does. What will the response be? There you go. Question answered. Shen Kan Leong. A nice spin move into the one, and they knock this one out of play. They'll chase it down. Jianfu will get it. Left-handed scooper. Good. Back to 2 points with 1:20 to go. As Basango will be wrapped up there. So it'll be Kuala, 6 fouls. Belgrade, 6 fouls. So timeout's called. 6 fouls apiece, so close to the bonus for either side. Xiangfu. Nice attempt there on the dribble drive. We're seeing Milos Petkovic shoot a lot of shots. Hasn't been able to knock him down, though. The one that he hit, able to give him enough separation. And this was a crafty play. Saving the ball from going out of bounds. Leading to an easy layup. Time and time again, we've seen Belgrade respond. Will this be another one of those? Here it is, Petkovic. Trying to dance around the screen. Gets some separation. Free throw line jumper isn't good. June will be the one to come out with it. Doesn't have the size advantage. Probably has the speed advantage, though, as that ball will be slapped out of play. 5 seconds will be on the shot clock. 55 seconds remain in the game. And Xiangfu's attempt will come up short. Didn't hit the rim. Just grazed the bottom of the net. Not in the way that you want it to. Belgrade back on the other side. Tosic. Nice stop. Looked like it had a chance of going in. And Basongo will chase that one down. I think it's going to go out of play. The question is, who did it hit off of? And it was off Basongo last. So it will stay with Belgrade. Well, never mind. Back to Kuala. Basongo with the step back to tie the game. That one hits out the back of the rim. Great cleanup, though. There from Xiangfu. 1 point game with 22 seconds. Screen set to the left, trying to get some separation. There comes the lefty scooper. Straight out to Xiangfu. Xiangfu takes the 2 and drills it! Tie game at 17. What a big time shot to take and to make it as well. Well, we have a game winner on our hands. Belgrade. What can they do with 6 seconds remaining? Petkovic trying to get some space. Petkovic on the inside. Can't finish it off. And we are going to see some overtime here. If you're new to FIBA 3x3, you're maybe wondering how the overtime works. It is whoever scores 2 points first. No win by 2. Get to 2 points by any means necessary. Belgrade without Petkovic. Song go away with, they got poked in the eye. So they might be stuck with Tosic, Petkovic, and Lunkovic the rest of this game. It'll be Belgrade to start. 2 could win it. Oh, no. And now because they just fouled, should put them at 7. First one's good. This next one could win it. That's why you don't foul when you're in the bonus. Be a lapse of judgment. But Belgrade take it here. They do not. They do get their own rebound. And that one will be knocked away. It is going to stay here, though, with Belgrade. Just talking things over at the scores table. Got the foul right, got the score right. Make sure everything is good before we get back underway. Unkovic trying to get the switch. Does end up rolling, but there is the shot going up there in the mid-range. Remember, it's whoever scores 2 points first. A 2 here could still win it. Zhang Fu takes the 2. Can't knock it down. They do get the rebound. Back out to Zhang Fu. Second time is money, and they've done it. Kuala Lumpur with the upset of the day. Putting the shots up, shooter shoot. Zhang Fu got him up this game. 2 for $1 from the same spot. Thought it might be said and done after they got those free throws going against them. But some heroics, and they stay alive. Now 1-1 is how they finish off their pool play. Final score 19-18.